Last time my video somehow got over 200 views at the time of this recording. I want to thank everyone who watched it, and to let you guys know, I really want to rate more characters you guys suggest, so leave your suggestions in the comments. Today I will be rating Geno, as requested by King3D, Conker, as requested by Reef219, Silver, as requested by Shining Mudkip, Neku, whom I wanted to rate in the first video but decided against, and for giggles, Jonathan Joestar, as requested by Goggles Gallet. And now, to the video. Geno is a star that possessed a doll in Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. However, we've never seen him since. Get out of here, Superstar Saga. Better. This character has a large cult following and is certainly unique. Who doesn't want Pinocchio with a gun in Smash? Sakurai himself has said that he wanted him at least as long as there has been third-party characters. From these points, he definitely sounds like a shoo-in. However, I've kept some points hidden for dramatic effect. Sakurai did say he's wanted Geno for a while. The most likely reason he has yet to be added is that Square Enix doesn't want Geno in Smash. Whether that be the underperforming sales of the original SNES game at the time, or other characters Square would likely want to push. Square Enix is the biggest obstacle for Geno's inclusion. Another smaller problem is Geno's popularity in Japan, or lack thereof. Again, I point to the poll that I mentioned about Sora's rating. In said poll, he didn't even make top 10. Japan's opinion isn't the end-all be-all, look at Ridley and Little Mac, but it is definitely a big deal when the developer works in Japan. I do believe Geno has a good chance though. Sakurai somehow made a bargain with Square to put him in as a costume. Maybe he'll make it as a fighter this time. I give Geno a 70% chance. I'm not a very avid fan of Geno, as I haven't played his only main appearance. I haven't even played Superstar Saga. Him being in would be an interesting pick to see what Sakurai does with him after all these years. I give Geno a want score of 75%. Conker is from the very outrageous Conker series. He's crude, he's rude, and he's loaded to the brim with pop culture. He's a rare character, and Microsoft president Phil Spencer said he's good with Banjo-Kazooie being in Smash. So why would he have a problem with Conker? With that said, Conker has a more requested brother and sister that are more likely. I don't see Conker being in Smash Bros. With these two, so I'll give him a 15% chance, as he's still possible. For a want, he gets a 75%, because I'd love to see a crude squirrel in Smash. Silver is a hedgehog from Sonic 06 and keeps coming back, even if he was erased from the timeline. What differentiates him from the other two playable hedgehogs in that game is that he uses telekinetic powers. That could be the perfect way to change his animations, so he could be an Echo just like how Dark Samus is essentially Samus, with cooler animations. Other than being a perfect Echo fighter, he doesn't stand much of a chance to Shadow, who would be an even better Echo. Silver doesn't have the popularity of Shadow, and as popularity is a big thing in this Smash, Silver stands no chance. He gets my first ever 0%. I personally like Silver, as his 06 boss fight is my earliest Sonic memory, so I'll give him a modest 50%. Neku is from the hit DS title, The World Ends With You, or Tui for short. In that game, Neku has a variety of abilities, each perfect for a different move. Square Enix would definitely be excited to have another new character. Unfortunately, that's where his pluses would end, as he hasn't exactly been that highly requested. Not to mention the plethora of other characters Square Enix has to pull from, each with better chances. Neku gets a 0%. Again, I couldn't do this last time as 5 characters per video is good. I personally wanted Neku since the August Direct, as I didn't think 2 characters from one company can get in at the same time. Neku gets 100% want. Jonathan Joestar is from the legendary manga JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Jonathan is in fact the very first JoJo out of many. Currently there are 8 JoJos, which just so happens to be the minimum amount of costumes per character. Jonathan would bring Hamon, a sun-breathing technique that acts like electricity. With all these interesting ideas, I'm gonna have to say Jonathan is never going to be in Smash. Jonathan faces the same problem as Goku, and then some. He's an anime character, and Sakurai said he would never include anyone that is not a video game originated character. Not only that, but Jonathan isn't even the face of JoJo's. That title belongs to Jotaro. Jonathan gets a 0%. I've been getting a lot of 0% chances, haven't I? As a want, I'm also going to give Jonathan a 0%, as I respect Sakurai's word and agree that Smash is a celebration of video game history, and manga is not a part of that. These characters are, for the most part, requested by everyone in the comments. If you want to get a character rated, then leave a comment with character for me to rate. I'm Obese Rob, and everyone have a great day.